So hello guys, welcome back to our series Frontend web development for beginners. And in the last video we learned how to set up Visual Studio Code for writing our HTML, and we learned how to create an HTML file and open that in Visual Studio Code. So as I told you in the previous video, we are going to learn some basic syntax or basic tags of the HTML. So let's get started. Make sure that your folder is open in the Visual Studio Code, and if it is not open in the Visual Studio Code, you can simply drag and drop that in your Visual Studio Code. So as there are multiple tags in HTML, and heading tag is one of them. It is one of the heading tag of the HTML, and there are 6 heading tags in HTML, and that are h1 to h6. And friends, first of all, let's open this file in browser so that we can see changes in our HTML code. So guys, as you can see, our page is open in our browser, and we're going to put it side by side. So let's see what are the remaining heading tags in HTML. So after h1, we're going to write h2. And guys, to write any HTML tag in VS Code, you just have to give it a short name, and Visual Studio Code is showing us suggestion, and we're going to press enter, and it is going to complete our tag. So let's write h2, and it is already written. So let's change the content of the heading tags and put it like heading tag. So now let's copy it into h2, and I'm going to increase the size of window. So guys, let's save it in our browser. Let's refresh it. So as you can see here, h1 and h2 tag is displayed, and you can see the difference between h1 and h2 tag, and that is h1 is slightly bigger than the h2 tag, and that's why the number in heading tags are very important. So if you write h3, h4, h5, h6, and let's put the same content in every tag, and let's save it, and in the browser let's refresh it. So as you can see, from h1 to h6 every tag is displayed, and the higher the number in the tag is, the smaller the size of the text is. So basically this is the differences between different heading tags in HTML are. And as you can see here, written heading tag is used to give headings in the paragraph or in any block of the web page. And I'm going to show you an example. We're going to search for something on Google or Wikipedia. So guys, as you can see, computer programming Wikipedia's page has been opened, and here you can see computer programming is bigger than the text below, and this is because the computer programming is enclosed in the heading tag. And if you want to see it, then you can just right click on it and click on inspect, and then here you can see h1 tag is used for displaying this heading in the page. And guys, that's it for the heading tag, and I hope you get it. So now let's move on to the p tag, and guys, the p tag stands for paragraph. As the name suggests, it is used for writing paragraphs in HTML. So if you can see, after the heading tag in Wikipedia's page, there are content written in the page, and this must be in the paragraph tag. So this is the use of p tag, and if you want to see it, then again you can just click on it, right click on it and inspect. And guys, here you can see the p tag is used to display this content on the page. So basically this is the use of p tag. So guys, let's see how it works, and we are going to copy some lines from this page, and we're going to put it in the p tag in our page, and it is going too long, so we're gonna break it by pressing enter. And now let's save it, and in our browser we are going to refresh it. So if you can see, our paragraph has been displayed in our page. So guys, if you noticed, every time we are changing the code in our HTML page, we have to save it and refresh it in our browser to see the changes. But if you want to see the changes on every time we save, then there is an extension available in VS Code, and the extension name is live server, and we are going to install extension by going to the extension tab, and you have to click on this button and search for live server. And here you can see the extension available, and just click on install. And guys, our extension is already installed, so make sure that our extension is enabled. My extension is already enabled, so I'm going to close it. So guys, as soon as the extension is installed, there you can see a go live button available under the VS Code, and to run our page we have to click on this, and it is going to create an virtual server for our page, and it is already done. So guys, now let's see how it works. So if I am going to change something, and after saving this page, we are going to see the changes in our page. And guys, let's give a heading to our paragraph. As written in the Wikipedia page, we are going to write computer. So guys, as you can see, the changes has been applied to our page, and this is how our page looks now. So I hope you have understand the heading and paragraph tag in HTML, and if you are still confused with something, then you can write in the comment box, and I'm going to clear it in our next video. So that's it for this video. We are going to see more tags in our next video, so stay tuned and be sure to subscribe this channel so that you can get next videos of this series in your notification box. Stay healthy, keep coding.